We're in Norway, closer to the North Pole than to the equator. While Norway is commonly known for its quaint towns and pretty landscapes, we've come here in order to find the most wild wildernesses which can only be accessed on foot or with packraft. We're renting a car for the entire summer that we'll be living out of, sleeping in, and traveling from the south all the way to the north. Along the way, we'll be pursuing remote rivers, jagged peaks, swirling fog, and having the best adventures that we can find in this incredible country. Let's get started.
Norway's expensive, but it doesn't have to be because you're allowed to camp anywhere. So we found a free site here. We have trees all around us. There's no one here. We can sleep in the car again tonight for the 7th straight night because there are heavy storms coming and it's gonna pour all night. Taking the ferry to Lofoten! We're in the Lofoten Islands of Norway, and this has to be the most beautiful place on Earth. We're gonna be exploring these islands for a week, and we're gonna see the most beautiful mountains, the craziest beaches, the most turquoise, cold, cold, cold waters. And with these beautiful days, of course, comes horrible weather. But the upside is we're in the Arctic Circle. We're at 68 degrees north. The sun actually never goes down. There's no night whatsoever. This is my kind of Arctic paradise. It's 12:03 in the morning, 12:03 in the evening, 12:03 late in the day. I don't know, it doesn't get dark. We're driving around town, the town of A, at midnight. This is the town of Kirkenes in the Lofoten Islands. It's a tiny town for fishing, wind, cold, and crazy peaks surrounding it. This trail goes to the summit of Reindeer. It's 1,978 steps. Let's do it. I never thought that the best beach in the world would be in the Arctic at 68 degrees north of the Arctic Circle. Look at this. It's just after midnight, and believe it or not, we've been in Norway for 2 weeks now, and this is the first time we've actually seen the midnight sun, because even though we're awake at midnight, it's always cloudy. The sun's never up. Tonight it is. Look at this. This is spectacular. There's no darkness in this magical Arctic land. So we're gonna take advantage of this, and we are going to the beach. Are you ready to swim? We're on the beach. Again, it's midnight. The mountains are completely illuminated by the massive Arctic sun, and we are going to do the unthinkable, and that is we're gonna swim in the Arctic Ocean. This is great. The water's refreshing. I can even see snow on some of the mountains around us because it's that cold. Now the question is how I'm gonna dry. I don't know. I brought the world's smallest towel, but it got wet because it fell in a puddle. So we're just gonna air dry. All right, Arctic swim, midnight. It's 2 in the morning, and we're just getting ready to go to bed because it's never dark. If it's not obvious, the Lofoten Islands are filled with bad weather. It rains here every day. Literally, we've been in Norway 15 days now. We've seen rain every day. We've had 2 like half days of sunshine. That's about it. Every day it rains, every night it rains. It's cloudy throughout the day. Today's no exception. You just gotta embrace it and try to have fun. It's still a beautiful place regardless of the weather. Do you see it? Do you see it? There's another one. Look at the tentacles on that guy. That's a jellyfish. It's probably venomous. It's huge. Gotta be careful if you do decide to go swimming here. Cooking in a park here in Svolvær. There is nothing as great as a picnic table when you haven't had a picnic table for 3 days. Isn't this fantastic, Suhei?
It's fantastic.
So we are making chili. Beans, meat, vegetables, and we eat it with our trusty old El Paso tortilla chips. The whole meal costs, I don't know, 6 euros or so, 5 euros for 2 people. It's gonna be fantastic. This is life on the road. This is how you travel Norway on a budget. Chili with chili powder.
But it's spicy for me because Lucas is so sissy, he won't try it.
That's right, spicy and maybe too spicy. We're sleeping in it tonight. Again, this is the 15th night straight we've slept in the car or slept in the tent. Here we go. Here's our little bed inside. Here's Suhei trying to stretch out. She can show you how she is lucky enough to barely straighten her legs. I can't straighten my legs in this.
Because I went 63 centimeters. So.
Yeah, because she's 163. I'm like 182. I'm gonna own that. There's not enough space to stretch our legs, but it's free. Here we are wild camping again with our packed car. It's kind of windy, it's been raining on and off, it's cold. So what's the solution? Where do you cook? You cook in the bus stop. These little stations in Norway are constructed sometimes every couple kilometers because the weather's bad, people wait for the bus. And there's no buses on this route anymore as far as I know. So you can cook inside. It's got 4 walls, it's got a bench, protection from the wind. We can eat tortillas, we can make our chicken burgers, and we have everything we need. This is just another way that we save money in the world's most expensive country. And here's Suhei at the most beautiful lake in the world. It's probably the hottest day of the year in Norway. It's July 26. It's probably 22 Celsius, but we're up a little bit higher, maybe 21. We're at 300 meters. There's a storm coming in. Hopefully we'll get some cooler rain. My gosh, it's so hot that we're hiking in our underwear. Just so hot. I never thought Norway could be this hot. We're in the Arctic Circle, man. This is like the same latitude as like northern Alaska, and it kind of looks like northern Alaska even. And it's still just ridiculously hot. This country is defined by the Gulf Stream. We're gonna keep going up to these huge glaciers and find the most amazing campsite here in the Lyngen Alps. We're all alone, we're about to head off trail. No one knows we're here. This is the definition of adventure. Well, we're arriving at one of the 3, as far as I know, unnamed blue lakes. It's stunning, right? Check out all the camping areas. Yeah, there's none. There's no flat sandy beach. I thought it would be like pebbles or gravel, but this is just a massive boulder field in all directions. I don't know where we're gonna camp, but it's not gonna be a smooth, flat site. I've probably camped about 2,000, maybe 2,500 nights in my life. This is the worst spot ever. It could be the best spot, it's the prettiest, but man, this is where we're sleeping. This is the flattest rock we have. She's sleeping on it. I'm down below. I can not quite be comfortable. If she falls off though, it's like a 2-meter fall. She's willing to take the risk because this girl loves to sleep. Somewhere in there, there's a face. But mostly she just wants to be warm with a good view over this majestic, nameless lake. Best campsite of the whole trip, if you ask me. Suhei, what do you think?
I'm gonna try to sleep. So I don't know.
It's smooth if you can pretend that it is, because it's not. This is camping at an unnamed lake and hoping that it doesn't rain. It's a new day. We are going to make our way up to the Reindeer Lake. I don't know what it's called, I'm just making up a name. We're gonna be going over rocks for the next couple hours until we get to the lake. It's a beautiful day to be alive. So many rocks, nothing flat, it's just rocks as far as you can see. No trail. It's an effort to get here, but we're gonna make it. Wow. And there's the lake. It is majestic. Wow. Because Norway is so expensive and because Norway is so awesome, we've been camping 25 out of the past 28 nights. But there's heavy rain forecast tonight and then for the next 3 days with cold temps around like 11 Celsius. So we're in a cabin. We're in the woods and this is our little red cabin here in the town of Skibotn, if that's how I say it, right off the fjord. Here we have 4 bunk beds. We have a wood stove, a microwave, a little stove. We have 1 passed out suhei and a refrigerator. Everything we need. It's a whopping $48 a night. That is breaking the budget for us, but that's about the nightly price for all my friends that still rent apartments back in the US. Another free campsite, wild camping here on the island of Alta, I think it's called. We're on a fjord. We've seen 7 or 8 dolphins surface here. We also had no less than 3 reindeer, a male, a female, and a baby, just wander up the road here. And there's no traffic. It's also almost midnight, and it is a beautiful evening to be camping for free in Norway. Now that we've spent 15 kilometers and 2 days to get here, we are finally at the Alta River, and now we're gonna bushwhack down this slope and we're gonna paddle this river. It's gonna be awesome. Our pack rafts, by the way, are in our backpacks. Just paddle, life vest, everything we have to survive out here for a few days and paddle this river is on our backs. And we have arrived at the river, the majestic Alta River. This is just a branch, actually. It's on the small side of this little island here. We're gonna inflate our pack rafts and then paddle down. That's the main river there. And it's gonna be one heck of an adventure. Here we go. Try to avoid rocks. Woo-wee! That was awesome.
The first rapid of the entire Alta River. Way too big to run on a little boat. We're walking around because we have common sense. Yeah, forget it. And that's what happens when you don't scout the rapid in advance.
Yeah, we seriously just found the best campsite. We were paddling the river. We looked on the bank and look what we found. There's this amazing shelter right here. It's supposed to rain pretty hard tonight. This is our amazing shelter. We get to cook in here. If there's not too many mosquitoes, we can sleep on the benches. We got a little table. That's a luxury in the backcountry, and it's green. It's beautiful. That is the most beautiful thing in the entire world. August 1st, the climax of summer, in this little shelter we discovered on this remote river in Finnmark in northern Norway. And it's a lovely evening. And we're showering in the river and drying over the fire. What else do you want in life? And we are taking off the river. We just have to bushwhack through this field of flowers and then hike a mere 9 kilometers uphill back to the car. That's part of the adventure. You gotta work hard and play hard. It's a reindeer crossing sign. Where else in the world can you see signs to watch out for reindeer? And they are everywhere. It's true. It's 22 Celsius today, probably the hottest day of the year. And he wants to go for a swim. Isn't he cute? Look at how big those antlers are. Hey, buddy. I don't know where he's going. Whew, Nordkapp Tunnel, one of the longest undersea tunnels in the world. It's almost 7 kilometers. And it goes down over 200 meters below the ocean. 212 meters below sea level, 6.9 kilometers long, connecting Nordkapp Island with the mainland. Built in 1999, one of the longest tunnels in Norway, probably the northernmost tunnel in the world, as far as I know, and a major subsea tunnel. We're at the bottom here, and we are going to start going up the 10% grade and come out the other side in a few minutes. This is the edge of the world, pretty much. Top of Nordkapp here, Honningsvåg. It's like the last city in Europe. I don't know why anyone would to live here. It's stunningly beautiful, but it's so cold. It's August. This is considered a heat wave, and it's still freezing cold. This is Nordkapp, Norway. We're free camping right now. In the wild. We didn't pay for it at all, and we have the best view imaginable. It's like 11 p.m. The sun's kind of setting, but not really. It just gets low this time of year because it's summer. It's still freezing cold, but this is the most amazing place. It's 1 in the morning, and I feel like it's 1 in the morning. We're driving to see the midnight sun. Sunrise, sunset, not sure, at the northernmost point in Norway. Here comes Nordkapp. This is the end of the road. This is Nordkapp, northernmost point in all of Europe. Woo, we made it. This is what it's like to enter the Arctic Ocean with a packraft. We look for rocks under the seaweed. There's also sea urchins. We question why on earth we're here with an inflatable kayak. We realize because it's the only way. We gently step out. We hope for the best. We get in the boat. Ready? And then we slide through the seaweed. And we push off. And then Voila. We are in the Arctic Ocean on a packraft, and it is the most beautiful day in the world. And we have an amazing view of the ocean here as the sky goes pink. We already saw dolphins, we saw otters. There's like 5 or 6 types of birds on the shore down here. There's no one around. There's no one to see us. There's no one watching, and no one cares. So we're cooking dinner. We're making a stir fry. This is rice. This is where we'll sleep, in our little tiny car, for free. We love it. Yeah, reindeer. Reindeer. There we are. That's how we wash dishes. It's the only realistic way to wash dishes. We don't have unlimited water in the car. So we wash dishes in the river. Biodegradable soap, no problem. Dishes get clean, money doesn't get spent, we get to be outdoors. Isn't that the objective of summer? Spend the most amount of time as you can outdoors, especially on a beautiful day like today. We just stumbled upon like the most majestic eagle sitting by the roadside. Look at this. Look at this eagle. Look at this eagle. Ready? He's like 80 meters away. Just chilling. This thing is huge. What is it, Sue? What kind of eagle?
White-tailed.
Oh, it's a white-tailed eagle. Look, he's looking at the little bird. Little birds are mad because they know he steals their babies. Wow. So majestic. White-tailed eagle. This is the incredible town of Vardø on the Varanger Peninsula. It's like the farthest point in Norway. It is one of the prettiest and most unique settlements in the entire country of Norway. Are you playing or what? You are one crazy puppy. Where's your owner? You chewed through your leash. You chewed through your leash. You're an Arctic doggy. Where's your human? Where's your human? Where's your human? Where's your human? Oh, now you're all tired. Yeah, we're on a beach in the Arctic Circle and it's 80 degrees. This is not normal. It's August. It's so hot that people are swimming. We're in bathing suits. We just put on all our sunscreen so we could go to the beach. Who would have thought in the Arctic it gets this hot? We're gonna cook pasta first, but this is just, it's hard to comprehend. Look at all these reindeer on the beach. It's so hot for the Arctic. It's all of like, I don't know, 20 degrees today, maybe 8. No, it's actually probably like 16 here on the coast. They're sweating, they're in heat stress, and they're trying to escape the heat. This is it. This is essentially the last most remote town in Norway, the end of the road here on the Varanger Peninsula. If we go south from here, like directly south, we'd actually end up in Russia. That's how far we are. And it's tiny. This is a beautiful town on a beach. This is Hamningberg on the Varanger Peninsula. The end of the road. Norway stopped paving right here. That's it. That's the end. That's the end of the entire road. It comes from there. Geez, you can drive anywhere from there. And it ends there. Well, yeah, it ends like right there. That's the end. Goodbye, Norway.
Norwegians are blessed with one of the most beautiful countries on earth. There's certainly no better place to spend the summer. They've perfected the art of living, and I will forever love this country.